Yeah, football is where we start this edition of the SportsMax Zone. Cavalier has been the most consistent team in the Jamaica Premier League since the COVID-19 pandemic in 2021. The Ruddell Speed coach side ended a 40-year title drought by winning their second ever Jamaica Premier League title. They followed that success with a third-place finish in 2022 before losing 2-1 to Mount Pleasant in last season's final. But come Sunday, they'll get an opportunity to avenge the 2023 defeat when they once again tackle their St. Anne-based opponents in the championship match. It will be held at the National Stadium. It is scheduled to begin at 6:30 p.m. Jamaica time, 7:30 ECT, and it will be live on SportsMax, beginning with a pre-game show at 6 p.m., 7 ECT. We'll also have live coverage of the 3 p.m. third-place playoff between Arnett Gardens and Waterhouse, which will begin with a pre-game show at 2:45 p.m., 3:45 ECT. Now, as we build up to the final, we had a chat with Mount Pleasant Sporting Director Paul Christie on Wednesday, and today we continue by welcoming Cavaliers captain Gael Irving to the conversation. Gael joins us via Zoom. Gael, good afternoon and welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Good evening to everyone.
Yeah, great to have you. First of all, talk to us a little bit about what preparations are like in the days leading up to a final of this magnitude.
It's more about tactical going into the game on Sunday.
And I guess getting a lot of rest as well.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so what's the sort of mood like in the Cavalier camp generally, and in the entire Cavalier organization as you get ready for this championship match?
So the players are pumped up to play on Sunday. They're motivated and each and everyone wants to play on Sunday.
Yeah, that sounds really good. You know, we had a chat with Paul Christie yesterday. He's the sporting director at Mount Pleasant. And one of the things he said that he expects at least 45 30-seater buses to roll into Kingston and help to fill the National Stadium. So you know that the support will be there for Mount Pleasant. I wanted to ask about support for Cavalier because, you know, Cavalier is not a community team. It's not a parish team. And when you think about Cavalier support over the years, it hasn't always been great. How do you feel about the growth of the support that Cavalier has received in recent years, which I think would be helped by the success that you've been having as a team?
The team is very proud of the support we are getting now, knowing that before COVID-19, we didn't have like a big fan base, but now we are growing with the fan base.
All right, and I know Cavalier, of course, has a very, very strong following, so I'm looking forward to see the fans turn out in their numbers. And I know that, of course, you know, the players will be depending on them. Gael, how much does fan support, of course, help your game?
Pardon me?
All right, so I was asking the question about how important is the fans coming out to support your team to you and the entire team?
It means a lot because knowing the fans will be in the stands. In COVID-19, remember, we only had showcase on TV. Knowing we are in the final again, we have spectators in the stands and stuff. We are very proud to have them, and we'll definitely give them this one.
Right, and you know, this question is really about you, Gael, because you received the captaincy armband after Ming's absence throughout this JPL season. Do you think becoming captain has helped your game a lot?
I would say yes. It has helped me from the first round. I have earned the captain.
Yeah, and are you enjoying the role as captain?
Most definitely.
Right, and you know how to win a JPL. You've done it already in 2021. What have you said to your team about, getting over the line when it comes this Sunday?
Just tell them that this is another final and we just need to enjoy it and try not to concede on Sunday.
Yeah, what do you think puts your team in an advantageous position? What's the secret weapon in this Cavalier team?
I cannot share this on here, sorry.
I know, but I mean, you can talk to me about the positives, right? Because the fact that your team has gone through some really tough matches and it has been an up and down season like all the other teams, but you've made it so far. So talk to me about some of the positives about your squad then.
So knowing that we didn't have Dwayne Atkinson and King last year, and we have them this year, so that the players are more pumped up to play with them and stuff.
Do you ever feel exhausted? And I'm asking this because Cavalier has had a really long season. I'm not even talking JPL, because you had the Caribbean Club Championship, you had CONCACAF Club Championship, and now you're getting ready for a big JPL final. So it can work both ways. I mean, we're all humans. It can either help your squad, where you got a lot of practice and you've competed at some really high-level matches, or we're at the end of the season now where maybe you feel a bit tired.
We were so happy when we qualified for the semi-final there, and then we got some rest and did some recovery sessions and stuff like that.
Yeah, Gael, talk to me a little bit now more specifically about you as an individual. I want to get an understanding of how you feel about your game and how you've gone about things this season.
I would say, not my best season this one, but I'm truly proud of myself, earning the captain. I scored 2 goals and I have 6 assists, and we kept I think 10 clean sheets back to back. So I'm very proud of myself, knowing I have done such a great job.
Yeah, 2 fantastic goals as well you scored, so I'm pretty sure that you're quite happy about that. You know, I watch you in the Jamaica Premier League, and I listen to a lot of the experts as well, and they speak about how much you bring to the game as an attacking force, and it shows in your numbers as well. I want to get an understanding, though, of how you feel about the defensive side of your game as a left back, and where you can improve, and whether you feel you are where you want to be in that aspect of the game.
Also, I definitely want to improve, to use my right foot to play any side of either left back, right back. So, and I need to work on some of my crosses, some of them off sometimes and stuff.
Well, Gael, we look forward to what you'll produce in the final on Sunday against Mount Pleasant. They'll be coming hard. We know Cavalier will be coming hard as well, and we expect a fantastic spectacle at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica, and we want to wish you and the entire Cavalier organization all the very best for that.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
All right, yeah, Gael Irving, the captain of Cavalier, and Mariah, yeah, it's going to be a massive final, I think. And, you know, I've been talking a lot about this since yesterday, because I think it is so important, and it is such an important part of making sporting events spectacular. And that's the type of crowd support that you get. We've already seen how much it has added to the Jamaica Premier League since the start of the playoffs, that you've had massive crowds turn up to watch these playoff matches. And I really want there to be something close to capacity at the National Stadium. And I do believe that these 2 teams will put on an excellent show to give the fans something to talk about at the end of Sunday.
And I do think with your following and, of course, the platform that you hold here on the SportsMax Zone, the fact that you've been calling for the citizens of Jamaica to come out, I think they'll listen to Ricardo.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
hope they listen to Ricardo. Yeah, man. Full up the National Stadium on Sunday for the Jamaica Premier League final. It will be Cavalier, the two-time champions, 1981 and 2021, and they will be taking on Mount Pleasant, who are going for their second consecutive title. They became the first team from the parish of St. Anne to win it. They did so last year, and they're looking to repeat this time. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more on the SportsMax Zone.